Have you ever stopped to wonder why you react the way you do in relationships? Why do some people crave approval while others push it away? Or why does success feel either natural or never enough? The answer often lies buried in your childhood. Because the person you are today was shaped long before you became an adult. Section 1. The foundation of personality. Personality is not something we're simply born with, it's something that develops. Psychologists suggest that the roots of our adult personality are planted early, within the first 7 years of life. Why? Because during this time, our brains are like sponges, absorbing emotional cues, behaviors, and patterns from our environment. This period is called the formative years, and it's exactly that. Formative. Think of a child growing up in a warm, supportive home. They learn that the world is safe, that emotions are okay to express, and that love is available. Now picture another child, raised in a home where affection is rare, criticism is constant, or emotional needs go unmet. That child learns something very different, that love must be earned, or that vulnerability is dangerous. And those early blueprints? They don't just vanish. They quietly shape how we behave, think, and relate to others, for years. Section 2. Attachment styles. One of the most powerful concepts linking childhood and adult personality is attachment theory. Attachment theory, developed by psychologist John Bowlby, suggests that how we bond with our caregivers affects how we connect with others as adults. There are 4 main attachment styles. 1. Secure attachment. People who received consistent love and attention often grow up confident in relationships. They feel worthy of love, and they trust others. 2. Anxious attachment. If love felt unpredictable, a child might become anxious. As adult, they might fear rejection or crave constant reassurance. 3. Avoidant attachment. If caregivers were emotionally distant, the child may learn to suppress their needs. As adults, these people often struggle with closeness and vulnerability. 4. Disorganized attachment. This often comes from trauma or inconsistent caregiving. Adults with this style may struggle with both closeness and independence, swinging between extremes. Example. Take Sarah. As a child, her parents were affectionate but only when she excelled, like getting straight A's. Now, as an adult, Sarah is an overachiever. But deep down, she fears failure not just because she wants success, but because she equates success with being lovable. On the other hand, Jason was raised by a mother who dismissed his emotions. As an adult, he avoids emotional conversations and prefers to keep things surface level. He's not cold, he's just protecting himself the only way he learned. Section 3. Core beliefs and inner voice. Our childhood experiences also shape something else, our core beliefs. These are unconscious ideas we carry about ourselves, the world, and other people. They sound like this. I'm not good enough. People always leave. I have to do everything perfectly. The world is unsafe. But where do these beliefs come from? Often from the words we heard repeatedly, how our mistakes were handled, the emotional availability of our caregivers. Example. Imagine a little boy named Alex who constantly hears, "Why can't you be more like your brother?" Over time, Alex forms the belief, "I'm not enough as I am." Fast forward to adulthood, Alex becomes a perfectionist, always chasing approval but never feeling satisfied. Now consider Lily, whose parents celebrated her creativity, encouraged her curiosity, and supported her failures. Lily grows up believing, "I'm capable and loved even when I mess up." That belief becomes the compass that guides her confidence and self-worth. Section 4. Trauma and emotional memory. Let's talk about trauma. Not just extreme cases like abuse or neglect, but emotional wounds that children are too small to process. This can be being constantly compared to others, not being listened to when hurt, always having to be strong. Children don't have the tools to interpret these moments logically. They interpret them emotionally. So when these moments repeat, they form emotional memories, the kind that live in the body. Later, when triggered in adult life, these buried emotions rise up. That's why a harsh tone from your boss may feel terrifying, not because it's dangerous, but because it feels like your childhood all over again. Example: Emma grew up in a home where anger meant danger. Now, when her partner raises his voice, not even in anger, Emma shuts down or panics. It's not just the present moment she's reacting to. It's the past, echoing forward. Section 5. Breaking the cycle. The good news? You are not stuck. Your childhood shaped you, but it does not define you. The brain has something called neuroplasticity, which means we can rewire our responses, beliefs, and emotional patterns. Here's how. Awareness. Begin noticing your patterns. Ask, where did this come from? Inner child work. Connect with the younger version of you who needed safety, love, or validation. Therapy or coaching. A trained guide can help uncover the roots of your beliefs. Reparenting. This means giving yourself now what you didn't receive then, whether that's permission to rest, feel, express, or be loved unconditionally. Let's look at this example. Tom spent years believing he was a failure because his father never praised him. Through therapy, he learned to separate his dad's wounds from his own worth. He began affirming himself daily and eventually pursued the creative career he'd always feared wasn't good enough. You are not broken. You are a story in progress. Yes, your childhood shaped you, but you are the one holding the pen now. So here's your challenge: reflect. Ask yourself, what beliefs did I pick up that no longer serve me? What did I need then that I can give myself now? Reconnect. Revisit your younger self, not to judge, but to understand. Rebuild. Begin creating the adult life you deserve, not out of survival, but out of choice. Because healing doesn't mean forgetting the past, it means becoming free from it. Your childhood shaped you. But it's never too late to shape your future. Please like, share and subscribe if this message touched something in you. Drop a comment. What's one childhood belief you're ready to let go of? And remember, you are worthy. You are growing. You are enough. Thanks for watching.